Talk about it off air.
Yeah, there's a couple of joints that I missed out on personally, but there's a couple of joints I've been a part of, and it's like, well, shit, that could have been real life altering.
Yeah, man, that's scary.
And it's just like you think back to it, like I think about it now. I'm 28 years old, and I'm like, yo, why was we in that situation? Why were what is the point? You know what I mean? What is the point of a lot of that shit?
Yeah, I was thinking back to stupid stuff we did. I don't know if we want to share, but I'll skip over it. But
come on, I'm curious now.
So with that random bike situation, was you involved in that where we dropped that bike off of the?
Oh yeah,
that was just stupid.
Yeah, man. For no reason. Why would we do that?
Just acting out at that point.
Throwing some kid's bike off the top of a damn staircase and shit. For no reason.
I can't explain it.
For no reason.
Because he was annoying. That was our rationale.
Right.
That was it.
Think about that shit. Like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Man, looking back, man.
Stupid as shit.
You'll slap yourself on the head a few times?
I'll beat the shit out of my younger self. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Your wheels bugging.
Like, you go pick that bike up, return it, and apologize, man, to them people. What is wrong with you? That's dumb as hell.
Man, wheels bugging out, man.
Man. But at the same time though, I take those experiences.
You learn from them.
I learn from them, and then that's something that like my younger generation, like younger nieces, nephews, cousins, and then eventually when I have kids myself, I'm able to teach them, right from wrong.
Do you think kids have to go through that, or is it?
I don't think kids have to go through that.
It's not like it's like what Hov said. He went through it, so you don't have to go through it. Type of thing.
It can be, but I don't think it's a necessity. Like I feel like lessons learned in life. You can learn a lot of lessons from somebody else's experience. Like I don't have to go through somebody else's near-death experience or near whatever it may be to learn not to do a certain, you know what I mean? Now, that person may appreciate shit more because of what they went through. You know what I mean? So I may not have their level of appreciation, but I can still have their level of knowledge from it.
Dang, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But some things I think, as generations, we hopefully gain more wealth than the previous generations. We get far removed from certain environments. I think the kids may experience less challenges, which may not help them. I
don't think it'd be less challenges, but I think it'd be different challenges.
Different challenges. You're right.
Yeah, I think they can still experience a lot of challenges.
Yeah,
I just think that, like for instance, like with your children.
Yeah.
Your kids, may not have been, may not go through what you have gone through. But there's a lot of shit that you can still teach them based on what you've done. And then you can put them in better opportunities for them to still be challenged and still be able to learn and shit like that. But you're not putting them in danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think you want to put your kids purposely in danger. Yeah. But I'm just thinking back to some of the things that we learn from. They can't replicate it if they're far removed from that. I'm not saying I would want them to. I'm just saying the challenges maybe, like you said, they may be different ones. I'm just trying to think, like with us, some of the challenges with schooling and stuff, I think, or just environmental challenges, my kids shouldn't have to go through. I guess I wouldn't want them to either. It's specifically with schooling, I want to put them in the best situation as possible.
Right.
But I'm just thinking back, you can possibly spoil your kids to a certain extent if they're used to, because we're trying to give them, well, speaking for myself, trying to give them everything that I didn't have due to some of the challenges that I had.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just speaking personally right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, we definitely, I'm trying to figure out ways to, keep them, not being, I guess they need to learn to be more aware of the things that are around them, not be oblivious to certain things.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, because what we went through, it's crazy.
Like, for instance, like just something like learning how to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
how to fight.
I didn't think about that, but that is one of them because In our situation, you're bound to get in a fight.
We used to just fight each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we used to fight each other over stupid shit.
My kids don't really have that right now, so I'm trying to find out ways to instill, the ability to defend yourself, which I may put them in different classes, but it's different. But I'm noticing, our environment helped us in some ways. It shaped us, but yeah.
Do you want to teach your kids, have them in martial arts?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that you need to know how to defend yourself.
Yeah. And yet, not even just that, like martial arts, like I was just thinking about, that's probably going to be part of my 2020 goals, is taking up some type of martial art.
I like it.
But, yeah, martial arts, man, is just one of those things I feel like you learn how to defend yourself, but then also I think there's other benefits with it as well. Health benefits, learn how to meditate and shit like that. I
meditate.
You know what I mean?
I do.
How do you meditate?
I started with an app called Headspace. So it's guided meditation. You just play it on your phone, put headphones in, and listen to the teacher and follow the instructions. But now I do more of a silent meditation where I'm just sitting down, and I may have some sounds of the ocean in the background, but I'm just sitting in peace and focus on my breath. And I think is one of the biggest, contributors to my growth. Meditation is a staple, and that I use.
You do it every day?
I try to do it every day. I kind of treat it like exercise.
How long do you do it?
Exercise at least 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Longest I ever did is 20 minutes, which it feels good to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a tool that I wish more people explored it. It's not really challenging. You just need silence.
And I like to meditate with music.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like to sit back and my favorite time to meditate is really when I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
When I'm like doing cardio.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just like stuck on like an elliptical or like a treadmill for 20, 30 minutes. That's when I'm able to just put on my headphones and being able to like deep dive into lyrics.
Yeah.
Like that's when I'm able to like just 100% my focus, because at that point when you start like doing those cardio exercises, your body just kind of becomes like automated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm able to just like kind of free my mind and able to literally like listen to some music. And a lot of that is like, it's like, damn, man, I never realized how deep a song may be until I'm able to do that while I'm working out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Lupe is perfect for that shit. Like,
yeah, I've been having them on in the gym too. It's interesting.
I was listening,
cardio specifically.
Yeah, exactly. I was listening to on his newest album. What's the song? Waves Files.
Yeah,
I was listening to
that.
Joint.
Hard on the cardio, man.
I'm like, yo, this song hit so hard, yo. Yeah. This joint, like, he had a whole.
You talking the slave ship?
Yeah,
man?
A whole section talking about different slave ships.
I was listening to that the other day, yo. He sung the names of slave ships with a melody. It's not like it rhymed.
It just went. Yeah, it just sounded good.
Yeah, I love that part. Man. And then after that, I think I go to the song on that same album, Down. I like that one, man.
Yeah,
the one with Nicki Jean.
Yeah, why do you think Lupe is so unappreciated? Because he came
out at the wrong time.
You don't see his name up there with like when you do like the all-time great list, and like even current artists right now, he's still one of the top. He's still my favorite artist. He's still my favorite hip hop artist of all time. Between him and Big, and then like currently he's still my favorite hip hop artist. And like anytime that he's producing music, I'm able to go out and be able to just like listen to his message and what he's trying to display. But I don't feel like he gets a lot of love in the hip hop community.
He never did. And I think like, yeah, he came out too early. If he came out now, I think he'd be more appreciated, because the current state of music, you got a lot of what we call mumble rap. But if you have somebody like him, I think he would have been like how they, people say Cole and Kendrick, they're like the greats of this, generation, decade, whatever you want to call it. I think he would have been right up there with them. Yeah. He just came out like 06 or something, and it was a lot of craziness going on in music at that time. He had the snap music, Man,
trap music got prevalent around
he
that
was
time.
just in the background a little bit. He had a little success with Superstar, but man, I think it's too early.
I feel like he never got the love. Like, for instance, like I feel you on that one because Kendrick blew up.
Yeah,
and Kendrick is proclaims himself as a conscious rapper.
Yeah,
but I could like when I listen to Kendrick Lamar's music, I hear a lot of influence from Lupe Fiasco. Yeah. A lot of it. I'm like, yo, Kendrick is getting this much praise, but Lupe did this already. Like, for instance, with Damn.
Yeah.
How he, what is it? You can play the album forward and backward. I was like, yo, Lupe did that with Testio and Youth, but nobody talks about that. Or with Cole, how he came out with, was it KOD?
Yep.
And it was saying that, okay, he has conscious raps over trap beats.
Lupe did that.
Lupe did that with Drogas Light, but never got no love for it.
What you think that is? Have you try to put people on? Do you still do that?
Try to put people on the Lupe? At this point, no. I feel like you're going to enjoy the music that you're going to enjoy, but for the younger generation, I kind of try to do. Mm-hmm. Like for my my nieces and nephews and stuff like that, I ask them, yo, what y'all listening to nowadays? What's popping right now? Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah, NBA YoungBoy or Ugly Guy or just a bunch of dudes and shit like that. And that's my thing as well. I don't shit on their music. Yeah, you know what I mean, because that's what they enjoy. Yeah. And like I go and listen to it. It's some shit that I like. Like the Ugly Guy. He had the one joint called like "Fuck Ugly Guy."
Yeah, his music is crazy.
Ugly Guy. That joint was funny as shit.
Yo, you know who put him on? Like, if you think about who he's inspired from, Lil B.
Lil B. That's a fucking man. I fucking couldn't stand Lil B. Oh man, I could. Like, the dude was weird, man. But you know what?
He inspired a lot of current music. You ain't gonna give credit.
I grew an appreciation of Lil B. Like I like he seems like a very deep individual. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I can enjoy hanging out with Lil B.
That'd be crazy.
I could hang out with Lil B and be cool with him and enjoy talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where you asked me that 10 years ago, I was like, man, get the fuck out of here with that dude.
Oh man,
that was your boy.
Yeah, it was my boy.
That was your man.
It was, man. It's just fun music, man.
I feel like we all got that artist though, like one of those type guilty pleasure type artists. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where it's like, this music isn't quote unquote. Yeah. But like I fucks with it. Like I think one of those artists, for me, I'm not really a big Kodak guy. Fuck.
Is there somebody you hated not hated, but you never thought you would like, but now like?
There is. I just can't think of his name. Actually, you know what? You know who it was?
Who?
Was 6ix9ine.
Really? Yeah, talk about it.
It was 6ix9ine for me.
Hey, man.
Yeah. I like when I seen him, I'm like, oh, who the fuck is this dude? And I'm like, yo, this dude is a clown. He got the rainbow hair, and he got the tattoo on his face and shit like that. And like I listened. This is probably 2 years ago. I listened to his interview he did on the Breakfast Club, and that made me appreciate him a little more. Like it made me appreciate him, I should say, because I was like, okay, like this kid is a young kid and he's telling his story, and you know what, I'm gonna give him a shot. And I listened to his album, and I was like, you know what, I kind of bump with this joint, man. I kind of fucks with it. He was really good to play in the gym.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and then he came out with his second album, and I enjoyed that one as well. And then now, with the whole snitching allegation and shit like that, I kind of don't really. Like, I listen to it still.
People are going to listen to it.
Yeah, I still listen to it. Like, I'm not going to let that affect me. Like, he snitched or whatever. That's on him. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like he still made decent music, in my opinion. You also, another artist for me that I had to kind of get over that mental block. Yeah. Was Frank Ocean. With like him coming out and saying, basically him being gay. Yeah. And like you listen to his music and you can hear some gay references. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, he makes fucking phenomenal music. So I can't let that deter me from not listening to a good artist.
I agree.
Or an artist that I enjoy.
I felt with him, I felt with him it was kind of a publicity stunt though, to be honest. The way he came out. It just I don't know the rules of coming out, but it just felt like he wrote it out with the album. That's funny, right? I I don't know the rules, Bryce.
Certain rules coming out.
I don't know, but the way he put it out with the album liner and the album notes, it felt extra, man.
I got you.
I just feel like
using it to sell records.
Yeah, because there's been gay artists before, allegedly Luther Vandross, but
they say Luther was gay.
You know that,
really?
Okay, you know that. Do your Google after just search Google right now.
After, yeah, we about to do this right now.
You know that?
I did not.